Hey everyone, just want to run through the Samsung Allshare cast dongle which arrived today. I'll be plugging into the HDTV I've got just above here and running through some of the features and what's capable with the dongle itself. It's a small dongle, comes with the HDMI cable and USB power source as well. You don't have to use the power source from the mains plug, you can use it just a normal micro USB cable from your TV, but your TV does need to have the correct amps output from that USB port in order for the dongle to get power. It just so happens my Sharp TV does, but the other Sony Bravia TV that I've used on doesn't. So let's plug it in and get it connected up. When you first plug it in, you'll get this display on your TV set, just giving you instructions on how to connect it onto your Galaxy S3. It's fairly straightforward. The idea is you enable the Allshare cast feature in settings, press the reset button when the red light on the dongle starts flashing, and then connect away. If your Galaxy S3 is rooted and you have a custom ROM installed, such as Omega or 1am Lite or one of the other Samsung-based custom ROMs, you'll need to take a few steps to get Allshare cast working. Otherwise, you're going to find it disconnects after you connect to the dongle within a few seconds. The solution is quite simple. You've got a flash, you've got to download and install an app called Triangle Away. It's free from XDA Developers Forum, I'll put a link in the description. And the step to take is to reset the flash counter to 0. If you're on a custom ROM, it's going to be on 1, 2 or 3, or however many ROMs you've flashed. I guess the Allshare cast service uses some security to check whether you're running a original Samsung untouched ROM or not. Resetting the counter sort of fools it into thinking it's not been modified in any way, and the Allshare cast service stops disconnecting. I'm running 1am Lite 3.7, which is an LIB version of Jelly Bean. It's the version that got released in Poland a few days ago, last week sometime. I've really not found any problems with this. It works perfectly fine. The look is like AOSP stock Jelly Bean at the moment. I flashed JB Domination theme, Jelly Bean Domination, from the forums as well. I'll put a link to that, and also flash the no text 15 toggles. That just makes it look a bit more smarter and improves the look and feel all around the phone, really. I'm not a fan of the Samsung's stock look on Jelly Bean. They've made the notification bar grey when it's pulled up, and it flicks to black when you pull it down, which I think is a bit weird, and it also looks a bit weird with my plain background. Other things you can do, you can play games. So if I fire up one of my games, find where I've put them now. Right. Let's play some Mario 64. That is actually relatively lag-free. It is moving in real time almost. Right, enough of that. Let's play something a bit different. Nice HD game. Bad Piggies is HD. Okay, I've not seen that one before. It's just reconnecting. Even though it reconnected, it's still at 720p. Yep, no problems at all playing HD games. What about web surfing? Let's have a look at web surfing. Yeah, web surfing is fine. Pretty lag free as well there. I'm going to do a range test. At the moment we're approximately 5 feet away from the Allshare cast dongle, so I'm going to walk to the corner of this living room, which is approximately another 9 or 10 feet. So we'll see how the signal sticks and the speed of the connection itself. Okay, I'm all the way in the corner now. We'll just see how video plays again. Let's try a different file so it's not cached or anything. Okay, so I'm back now, and that was no problem at all. Approximately 10 or 11 feet away from the dongle, so you can easily sit back in a large living room, back on the sofa, and not have to worry about signal quality problems. Battery consumption wise, it does seem to use a bit of juice. You can see at the point where it starts taking a nosedive, that's when I came back home and connected to the Allshare cast dongle. So it is using considerable amounts of battery, which is understandable given what it's doing behind all that glass and stuff. But it hasn't registered. None of the Allshare services have registered in the battery usage screen. It's a bit strange, but there you go. As with most products these days, there's always a few negatives. The price is one for the Allshare cast dongle. Most places you look, it's going to be about £80. I got mine via Mobile Fun. Their service is brilliant. The technology you're getting is quite good for that kind of money, but the product itself is small. It comes with a power adapter and a USB cable, HDMI cable. So for that kind of money, you're not getting a lot in terms of accessories and other features, but again, it is new technology. It's always going to be a bit more expensive, and it is quite unique as well in that not many other makers have something like this to compete with. So then, to summarise, the Allshare cast dongle does what it says on the tin. It mirrors video from phone to HDTV, Although mine is outputting at 720p, the quality is still very high, the lag is very low. It mirrors games as well as all kinds of content, web browsing and so on both displays, whereas other content, videos, will display the video on the HDTV and the UI controls will be on the phone screen, which is pretty much what you want as a remote viewing device sat back on your sofa working away. I'll be interested in seeing what people come up with on YouTube. You can probably attach these to remote control cars and so on, and people on there seem to be quite creative on what they come up with. To summarise the spec list, do note if you're on a custom ROM you need to flash the flash counter, reset that with triangle away. It only works on Samsung's based custom ROMs or Samsung's based stock ROMs running the Allshare cast service, so you don't get that on AOSP or on AOKP or MyUI for that matter as well. So a few restrictions, but nothing major. If you're on an S3 you should be running Samsung ROM anyway. You get full features via that, and I think that covers pretty much most of it. If there's any questions I'll answer them in the comment section below, but for now, thanks for watching.